Ukrainian forces have released new drone footage capturing the stark reality faced by Russian troops on the front lines. The montage of FPV drone strikes shows Russian soldiers in their final moments, often unaware of the incoming threat or unable to escape it. In one clip, a lone Russian soldier is seen walking across a battlefield with a heavy backpack. After stumbling and stopping briefly, he is suddenly attacked by a Ukrainian FPV drone. The strike ends his attempt to move forward. Another video shows a Russian soldier moving through an open area in full kit, armed with a rifle, a bed strapped to his back, and a backpack loaded with weapons. A Ukrainian drone approaches silently from behind and strikes, killing the soldier instantly. Ukrainian forces also released a montage of drone strikes focusing on Russian soldiers' facial expressions in the moments before impact. Backed by contrasting whimsical music, the footage underscores both the grim reality of modern drone warfare and the Ukrainians' disregard for their opponents' fates. The release suggests Russian troops remain unaware of FPV drones' full capabilities despite repeated incidents. In one harrowing sequence, a Russian soldier hides in bushes as a Ukrainian drone attacks. Narrowly surviving, he gets up and signals surrender to the drone operator. For a moment, he follows the drone and repeatedly gestures that he is giving up. But in the end, the FPV drone strikes, killing him on the battlefield. Another clip shows a Russian soldier walking across open ground before sitting under a tree to smoke a cigarette. Moments later, a Ukrainian FPV drone finds its mark, ending his life instantly. In a separate strike, a lone soldier is caught in open ground by a kamikaze drone. Instead of fleeing or fighting back, he freezes in place. Analysts suggest he may have believed his poncho would reduce his thermal signature, or that remaining motionless would make him harder to detect. The tactic fails, and the drone kills him where he stands. Drone footage shows another Russian soldier walking along a road. After stopping under nearby trees to scan the area, he is suddenly struck by an FPV drone from above, dying instantly. A separate video shows a Russian soldier attempting to evade a drone by running under a tree. He tries to move around to shield himself, but the Ukrainian drone tracks his movements and strikes, killing him despite his efforts. Ukrainian forces also reported a new Russian tactic, hiding in trees to avoid drone strikes. Soldiers of Ukraine's 63rd Separate Mechanized Brigade located such troops in the Serebryansky forest in Luhansk region and eliminated them with drones. The Ukrainian General Staff has reported 156 combat clashes with Russian forces across the front lines in the past 24 hours. The heaviest fighting took place on the Pokrovsk front, where 43 engagements were recorded. According to Ukrainian military reports, Russia suffered significant losses during this period: 910 soldiers killed and wounded and 580 pieces of military equipment destroyed or damaged. In the Donetsk region, Ukrainian troops repelled a major Russian mechanized assault near Katarinivka. An armored column of 5 infantry fighting vehicles, BMP-2 and BMP-3, each carrying 8 soldiers, attempted to break through to the outskirts of the settlement. One BMP struck a mine, another was destroyed by a Ukrainian FPV drone, and both retreated unsuccessfully. The remaining 3 vehicles reached the edge of the village but came under fire from FPV drones, UAV-dropped munitions, and artillery. All 5 vehicles and their infantry were ultimately destroyed as Russian soldiers attempted to hide in basements and homes. Another large engagement was reported north of Robotyne, Zaporizhia region, where Russian forces attacked with 2 armored groups totaling 8 vehicles and around 70 soldiers. Ukrainian defenses destroyed 7 vehicles, including 3 MTLBs, 3 APCs, and a tank with a mine plow, as well as more than 30 soldiers. One MTLB, after striking a mine, managed to retreat from the battlefield. Ukrainian aerial reconnaissance also detected the movement of a Russian armored group of 7 vehicles near Vostvezhenka and east of Yelizavetivka, Donetsk region. A coordinated strike involving FPV drones and M142 HIMARS multiple launch rocket systems destroyed or immobilized nearly all the vehicles. 3 were destroyed by kamikaze drones, 2 were hit and disabled, 1 was destroyed by HIMARS fire, and the 7th was eliminated by a neighboring Ukrainian unit. Personnel losses were estimated at between 50 and 100 troops. Ukrainian forces also showcased resilience in ongoing operations. Drone footage captured a T-64B-1V tank continuing its combat mission in Shcherbanivka, Donetsk region, even after being struck, likely by an FPV drone. Assault groups, supported by reconnaissance and strike drones, continued clearing operations in Zeleny High, Donetsk region, eliminating Russian troops and securing new positions. Meanwhile, the Timer Special Unit of Defense Intelligence of Ukraine released video evidence of thwarting Russian attempts to penetrate into Dnipropetrovsk Oblast. Russian troops, advancing in small groups, tried to seize firing positions inside residential buildings, but were struck by Ukrainian drones, which destroyed the structures with the enemy inside. Further south, Ukrainian FPV drone operators destroyed a BM-21 Grad multiple launch rocket system more than 50 kilometers from the front line in Kherson region.